Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Agnes, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, like, and share my videos. For those of you that have been with me from day one, I'm really so grateful. Thank you, and guys, we are almost reaching 60 subscribers, but I want us to reach 1,000 subscribers, please and please. Help a girl child. So anyhow, my name is Maz Agnes, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing because you wouldn't want to miss a bit of our gist. Today, I'm gonna talk about, you know, I feel like girl advice is something that every lady needs to hear. It's something that we need to know. Yes. So today, I want to particularly aim at telling you girls, of course, yes, girls, on how long do you think, let me pose the question to you, like how long do you think how long do you think you can take a relationship serious? Yes, according to you. Well, according to Miss Agnes, these are my views. First and foremost, for me to take a relationship serious, it depends on the chemistry, what he does. It also depends on the communication. Like, there are instances where someone is really busy, but I beg, being busy does not really mean that you have to ignore the other person. You have to let them always be on your neck. You know, when we are left out, sorry, when we are left out and we keep on communicating to the other party, it usually looks like we are desperate. It usually looks like we are forcing them or forcing ourselves onto them, which is not really the case because everyone needs attention. Every human being, as long as you are engaging with someone else of an opposite sex, you need attention. For crying out loud, why do you, in the first place, start a relationship or connect to someone or even vibe them if you know you have no time? Yes, and I'm serious about this. So, first of all, I'll consider the time he gives me. And secondly, hmm, in this conversation, girls, I want to tell you the period at which you should stop a relationship, the period that should give you a red flag, whether to continue or not to continue, whether to cut it short or to keep on going. So, the number one thing to see if a man is really serious, number one, it could be communication. Communication is one of the vital things every relationship should have, whether long or short. You need to communicate. You need not only on text like hi. You need to call someone up, talk to them. Like, there is a difference between texting to someone and actually calling them and hearing their voice, the tone that comes from their voice. There is a difference. You could tell me that you are okay, and on the other hand, when I hear you talk on phone, I could actually tell mm-mm, something is wrong somewhere. Number two, um, how to define a man if he's serious. Babe, you never have to ask for anything. Things just fall in place. You don't need to ask for their time. You don't need to ask for anything that you need to do your hair, or you need to do shopping, or you need food at home. Nope. If a guy really loves you and truly loves you and treasures you, and they feel like you're gonna be their woman, they'll do anything to keep you around. They'll do anything to keep you from any temptations around that could actually mess the relationship up. Number three, um, I feel like number three should be: have you been introduced to anyone around there, like around them? If your girl, has he introduced you to those friends around him, to the family members? Not the main family members, but the sisters, siblings, could be cousins, Um, and if your boy, have you been introduced to any sister? hmm And when you're talking, you guys, like when you're talking, do you hear anything of, we have to do this? Do you have any plan? Actually, you should go ahead and ask your boyfriend this, or your fiance, or whatever you call them. Ask them their plan. It could be a 1 year plan, a 2 year plan, 5 year plan. Depending on the answers that will be given unto you, It's up to you to decide and check. What did he say in a 5 year plan? What did he say in that 2 year or 1 year plan? Like you can look onto the result given to you to define whether this guy is really serious with me, whether I should put in more efforts or whether I should just let it go. I do not want to hear anyone telling me that I'm still with my guy. We've been in a relationship 5 years. 5 years, are you going for a PhD? Are you doing a master's? Are you doing a doctorate at a university? I beg, 5 years, and that guy has never shown you to their parent. I'm not saying that you should rush with the Mikolo, Kuchala, Kwanjula, and wherever. Nope. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, is it, how can I say, is it boldly known to those around him, even your friends, that you are really, really in a relationship? You could waste a 5 year time with him and yet he's not willing actually to take you further. They are not willing. All they're looking for is that you give them company. Wait. I used to have a guy sometime back, my ex, could tell me, Aggie, I don't want to lose you. I love you. I can't imagine a life without you. But wait. This guy was one of the people that could never introduce me to their friends. Yes, every time we moved out on a date or somewhere and we met someone he knew, he could actually say, this is my friend Aggie, you know? And I was like, your friend Aggie. I was never introduced to anyone. But when we came together, and I was like, why do you keep on doing this to me? Why do you keep on introducing me like a friend? Why? He would always tell me, I don't want to lose you. I don't want those people to know yet. You might leave me. I don't know how I can stay without you. If a man ever tells you that they love you, they never want to lose you, when you are present, like when you are addressing an issue and they are never taking it public to any of their communities, to the environments they live in, my babe, please run for your life. Just know he's wasting your time. Is either looking out for your money or looking out for wasting your time. Actually, they never want us to go because they feel like when you go, you could find something better, something serious, and they lose out. Yeah, they are freaking out on losing you. But it's not because they love you, it's because they hate to see you happy, babe. Run for your life. So, anyway, guys, I just came here to tell you, do not waste your time on men that are never going to level up to you, like level up to you. Yes. By this I mean, if it's always going to be you communicating to them and it's not reciprocated, please let it be. Yes. Me these days I'm learning to be a fool because I'm hating on communicating to people that do not really give me a chance. Like they don't give me a priority. They don't take me as a priority. And at the end of it all, I'd be hurt. So right now, I'm learning to love myself. Yes, I'm learning to expand my socials. That means if an outing comes with friends, I'll go. Yeah, without explaining because there's no need of explaining. Because if you can't take me out, I can't take myself out. So, girl, do not stoop low because they say they love you. Nope. Always remember that you have the key for your life in your hands and you have the best choice that you can take. Stop staying because it is, how can I say, which term can I use? It's convenient. Stop living in a relationship out of convenience, but live because it's worth living. Guys, I'm running out of words, and it was just a random thought. I was seated there and I'm like, wait. Some girls could be out there in a relationship 1 year, 2 years, and I've remembered actually, I told you I'd give you the time in which you could see a relationship, whether it's taking it up somewhere or not. To me, as Agnes, these days, I've leveled it up. 6 months. 3 months are for studying you. And if among these 3 months you haven't changed anything, anything, I'm like, okay, maybe he could try his level best in the next three. If the next three fail, those are 6 months. That's a half a year. Dear, that's it. I cut ties with you, and it's very, very easy for me. Like, I might be invested in you relationship wise and emotional wise, but I'll always try to live. With this TikTok app around, don't expect me to cry all day long and all night. So, girl, 6 months is the time I give to see if a relationship is taking me somewhere or it's just pulling me back. I'd rather focus on my business, focus on my money, and then wait for when it's right. I love you guys. Subscribe, please like my videos. Keep on subscribing, share to your friends. It's the Maz Agnes Farm, and I love you guys.